I'm Caitlin Friedline. I'm a senior at Cary Grove High School. I'm planning to major in computer science as I go to college, and I eventually want to end up in software programming.
My name is Kara Suvada, and I'm a Crystal Lake Central 2014 graduate. I'm actually taking this video from Manipal, India, and I'm studying abroad there this semester as a part of my program and public health course load.
My name is Kayla Body. I graduated from Prairie Ridge High School in 2009. I am working to become an actuary.
My name is Kristen Erickson. I graduated from Crystal Lake South in 2003, and I'm a virtual construction manager at Pepper Construction.
I'm Lauren Gilbert. I graduated from Prairie Ridge High School in 2012. Right now I'm studying at Iowa State University. I'm double majoring in environmental science and environmental studies with my minor in agronomy.
My name is Jenny Settles. I'm a Cary Grove High School class of 2002 graduate, and I am a software engineer at Motorola Mobility today.
My name is Katina Tole, and I graduated from Crystal Lake South High School with the class of 2013. I am currently a junior at Loyola University Chicago, where I double major in secondary education and math, hopefully to become a math teacher one day.
My name is Joanna Teubert, and I graduated from Prairie Ridge High School in 2007. I currently work for a satellite manufacturing company. We make satellites for communications. Specifically, I work on the structures, so the physical part that supports the antenna. And the antenna is what talks to the two locations on the ground, so that you can get the data from one place to the other.
I did a summer immersion program / internship with Amazon in Seattle through Girls Who Code, which is a nonprofit that puts girls in tech classrooms. And I learned Python, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and then I was able to code my own website completely from scratch in 5 days with 2 of my other friends. I loved it.
My home institution is at American University in Washington, D.C., where I'm getting my Bachelor's of Science in Public Health, and I'm getting a minor in both statistics and biology. And I'm hoping to use these degrees to either become an epidemiologist one day or a disease ecologist. Both of these jobs are science jobs, and both of them are really awesome and have to do with field work and preventing disease in the human population.
Ever since I was little, I loved math. My dad used to do the logic puzzles with us in the car rides. Now I actually work for virtual construction at a construction firm, and that's building a lot of 3D models in which we kind of problem shoot the design drawings to see what things might create problems when we're building the buildings. I've worked on a lot of cool projects. Right out of school I worked on a George Lucas project, which is the Star Wars guy. I worked as a Disney consultant, so I was down at Disneyland once a month. And then just in the last year I worked on site at Wrigley Field and Soldier Field doing some of the renovations there.
After graduation is looking at, so if you drive up to a factory and you see kind of smoke coming out of the factory, what I look at is make sure that the pollutants that are coming out of those different smokes, or the water vapor coming out of it, is good enough for you to breathe. And I also make sure too that there's no chemicals and different contaminants inside your water so that it's safe for you to drink and to play in.
I knew I always loved math since I was little. Definitely in 6th grade when we were able to market an entire project through the budget, the timeline, and find all the accounting purposes of that, I knew that I loved math, and ever since then I've been hooked. I'm in the process of student teaching in Chicago Public Schools, where I aid in various math classes.
In my job as a senior software engineer at Motorola Mobility, I get to play with phones all day, every day. Every couple months, I start working on a new prototype phone that hasn't really been released to the public yet. It's really exciting to see what the next generation of phones is going to look like. I get to work with the carriers like Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, and Sprint, understanding what their requirements are, and then working with the engineering team to design new software features on the phone and code those features so that people can use them on their phones.
But basically I use math, I use probability, and I use forecasting models to figure out the likelihood of events happening in the future. So for example, you can look at a population of people to figure out how many will be living in 10 years versus 20 years so that you can hold the right amount of money. And so it's something that all companies need, and it's really a lot of thinking outside of the box and working through problems and troubleshooting.
I think one of the biggest pieces of advice I have for girls going into STEM is, first of all, don't let anyone stop you from doing STEM if that's what you want to do. If you're passionate about it and you like it, go for it.
I highly recommend getting involved in things that really interest you. It makes a lot of good times, and you can meet a lot of great people and make a lot of good friends.
If you work hard enough and you study hard enough, you will succeed.
I just really encourage all of you to look into the different programs that are available to you.
Believe in yourself and follow your passion.
Don't worry if you don't like one particular class. There's a lot of different classes out there that you can take, and just keep persevering.
Even if you can't find or you feel intimidated by the opportunities given to you, like constantly keep searching for your answers. No matter what that be, if that's math, that's science, it's totally okay to like geek out about any of those things. And it doesn't matter if there's like a ton of guys in your class, because honestly, they most likely have the same questions you do. And geeking out about those questions is totally okay. And it's one of the best things that I've ever found in my life, is getting my answers to my questions is why I love science.